If you guys want to get notified whenever I buy or sell a player, make sure to follow me on ultimatetrader.club, sign up for free now, and check how I make coins with my trading journal. How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another icon watch video. Today we're going to be looking at a few icons. As you guys see on the screen right now, there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 icons that still need to be dropped. Now apparently the word is that the next icon SBC will be, of course, on Thursday, and from now on we will get 2 icons every Thursday. Every throwback Thursday there's 4 more icons, 4 more throwback Thursdays to be dropped with 2 icons each. There's word around that we're possibly gonna get Maldini and Crespo, the next ones. So I don't know if this is true. This is just speculation, so it might be just a word around the community, but basically if these 2 cards drop, we can expect right now at the 92 Maldini, who I already caught at 1.2 mil at some point. If we go and check his price movement, we can expect this icon to drop a lot. So if you hold this icon, or if you hold any of the 8 icons that you can see here that haven't dropped yet, make sure to sell, guys. Make sure to sell, because they will be going really low, unless like Crespo right now. If we look Crespo, if we look at Zanetti as well, the 85 is at this lowest level possible. Now we're gonna talk about the lowest leveled, lowest priced ones, icons, which is like Crespo. They have a support line at 400k. Now what this means is that these cards, basically they have, people are buying them for 400k because they're inputting them in the SBCs. Maybe they're using them in the squads or anything like that, but basically they do have the icon SBC demand. So whenever the new icon SBCs drop, and if they need, like these new prime icons need like for the requirement, they need like a few icons, I do think that the lowest ones will go up in value. Now the reasoning behind this is, and why I have invested in Cliver, the central icon, the 88 rated one, which I already sold to lazy buyers for 449,000 coins. I do believe that those icons who are on a central position can be used for the icons that would be most in demand, like we see Gullit, like we see Ronaldo, like we see Pele. Those 3 cards could require a central icon. If they will be needing like an icon that is position locked, that is on the central position, like from CDM, CM, Cam, center forward, striker, we can see the ones like I have invested in Clyburn and his 88 rated to go up in value. We've seen the price difference already this year. We've seen that the some of the icons, the normal icons, the goalkeepers, the left backs, and all of those were at 400k, 420k at some point as well, if I remember that correctly. But basically the central icons were between 470 and 500. They went up because an icon SBC required them. They were position locked and they went up in value. And this is my card, why I'm playing on the central icons. Here is me basically gambling, saying, okay, you know, EA is going to bring up something and they will be needing these sort of icons, so they will go higher in value than others, just because Pele, Ronaldo, and Hullet are the ones that are most in demand, in my opinion. If you guys are looking basically to invest in any of these icons, you can play the same strategy as I am. But if you are planning to invest in any higher priced icons, stay away from Ronaldo, stay away from Hullet, stay away from Pele, because when those drop, they can go even lower in value. I'm just searching here right now. Where do you have it open? I have open Hullet right now. Look at the price value, how much he has fallen since, look at this, 3 million for a 90 rated Hullet. The baby one is also dropping 900k. under 900k, which was my prediction actually, that he can reach to those values like already a week or two past. If you were watching also my previous I Can Watch video, you could have seen that, and I do believe he can go even lower. I know it feels crazy, but the game is slowly dying. If you guys know how the market moves and all of that market movement stuff, if you were watching my previous videos, then you guys definitely know that most of these cards, most of the cards who are higher in value in the April period should start coming down, because there's going to be team of the season. And why this year team of the season should come in April, and why the community believes so, because we will have probably a World Cup thing going on. If they do the World Cup mode like they did in 2014, I do believe that it will basically throw people away from the FIP mode and just push them into the World Cup mode, and that's when the game will be basically dead, and basically the market will be really low. We can see Hull at maybe at 600k values or something like that. So if you're trying to save your coins right now, and if you're trying to rebuy Hull at a cheaper values, sell it now. Maybe sell it now or in the next week, because in the next week that's the last time and maybe the last chance to see some of these icons maybe push up a bit, maybe go, you know, 50k up or something. Don't expect anything crazy, but expect for these icons to continue into a downtrend as we're seeing right now. I do believe this will definitely get lower into April, and I don't want you guys to lose more coins. If you're willing to play with other cards, test cheaper teams maybe. Don't use icons in your weekend league. If you don't get those 30 wins or more per weekend league, you have no use. In my opinion, for any of the icons. You can build yourself a cheap OP team, try and play with that, save your coins, maybe use it towards the end of the year, build an OP team during May. There's also a thing coming up where last year EA released 84 plus rated guaranteed past team of the week SBCs. What this means is that you could do the SBC and you were able to pack an 84 plus rated card, an inform that was released in that year in the game. So basically any inform in the game from the past team of the week you could have packed. Now I'm gonna check Shevchenko, the baby Shevchenko, because a lot of you guys are tweeting me what is gonna happen with baby Shevchenko and all of that. And as I said, if there's not gonna be a central position icon needed, on which I was gambling on Kluivert, I do believe that this card will drop as well. If there is a position locked card, icon card needed in the next SBCs for Pele or all of those big cards that are gonna drop as a prime icon, I do believe Shevchenko can either hold his value depending on to what value the central icons go up to, or maybe go slightly up. I wouldn't buy him in any like possibility right now, because I do believe this baby Shevchenko will continue in a downtrend whatever happens, because I'm basically trying to sell my centrals icons in the hype. So let's suppose that they release R9 right now, his prime icon, and you need a central icon to be inputted in his SBC to get this card. I'm gambling on the fact that when this SBC drops, people will start buying the central icons like crazy, and they will push them to some sort of values, which eventually they will push them back down. So basically what you're doing here, you try and exploit the hype. The very moment that they release the icon requirement, you try and sell it then and profit from it. And that's what I'm doing. And I do not think, if you're looking into buying Shevchenko, if you're looking into buying these central icons for the cheapest value, keep that in mind. Sell them in the hype, wait for Shevchenko to drop, because once the central icons and all of the icons start dropping and the demand drops and the game dies, these cards will actually drop even lower in value. So just wait for the team of the season period, which should be in April. I wouldn't go in buying any of the cards yet. Maybe there will be some chance to exploit these highest icons. Like, let's say they drop Maldini next, as we were talking about it. Maybe, just maybe, there should be some room for the 92 to go maybe panic sold, go low, let's say 900Ks of value, and then go back and 1 mil or something like that. So you're flipping, you're exploiting the situation, but all overall, you are not holding this card for a longer period of time. Guys, if you like this sort of video, make sure to drop some likes under it so I know you like the icon watch videos. If you want me to cover any specific icons next, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.